Okay, so I just want to talk about the IRA. For where are we at right now? Okay, so originally I thought I'd deposit about 1,500, but then I deposited a little bit more. Well, no, exactly, it was about 1,000. So I contributed into so let's look at transactions real quick. So on the IRA, basically I pretty much deposit like $800. So that's kind of like bought up the total. When I bought it, it was at, I guess, 1,600. So oops, my bad. Well, no, I mean, I did have profit, so it was around there when I started, like 1,528. So we're still okay. So this week, our performance, we're with the market. So we just started, so this was underperforming. I had this IRA for a while and I just decided that I needed to grow it. And so like what we traded was New Year, we just had some gains, so we had a total of $772. So we netted profit about that much. So that's okay. We're just building it up slowly. So I mean, I'm starting with not that much money on this account. But because like we're starting large amounts week by week, I don't really have a target goal. Like I'm trying to just do 20%, but at the same time I'm trying to say, oh well, I gotta do limits because I have to understand, I have to take a cash position. So these are things that we traded, and I also alerted at the same time when I learned them. So like, I have people who are messaging me that I'm kind of slow, and you have to keep in mind I have a workflow. Like I'm trying to like at the same time message people and various groups, and also on Twitter. I mean, the fastest way is Twitter because same time I'm updating the 3 groups I'm in, and I'm also doing the spreadsheet. So like the most important thing that comes first to find information if I'm in something is that you check the spreadsheet. You can make one yourself. I mean, you can just copy a template and like do it on yourself. This is just a simple method. So I'm still in these trades right now. So this is what we're holding. So I'm doing this weekly. So I'm down $8 right now. But we're trying to get, maybe end of this month, we're gonna be trying to get to at least compound interest to around $8,000. So $8,000, maybe we can get to $8,000. I don't know. I'm just targeting like a goal in mind. Like maybe we can get to 50, because like at 50 my broker will allow me to do what I do best, is I do a lot of passive stuff, because like I can't watch all the time, and like with my family they don't like me, you know, they want me to take a break from sometimes too, because I'm working hard. So this is what we're in right now. So you see, like, I'm just really small positions, like 1 or 2 contracts. So like the sizing is really important. If you don't understand your size, do not trade. And if you're following this, like, use your own account management. I can't help you. I'm serious. I can't help you all the time. Like, it's physically impossible for me to help all, how many people are in the newsletter right now? I can just check. 120? I don't know how many people are. I can just. Okay, so there's 215 people. Okay, there's no way for me to like help physically 215 people on the newsletter. I am trying, okay? You just have to be patient with me emailing you guys. And all I can say is that you just need to like manage your risk. And I'm trying to alert at the same time. But taking profit, I can't alert you when I take profit, because I learned that, you know, I can announce what I'm in, but I can't say I took profits. Because I'm not a licensed financial advisor. Yeah, and that's illegal. But I can say, like, you know, I'm in this, but I have a comfort zone when I want to take profits. So everything you do, it's up to you when you want to take profits. I post at the same time, so like the best way to check is the sheet, because I'm typing at the same time. This workflow is not automated. If you have any ideas how to automate this, go ahead. I'm all for ideas. So answer your question, Joe. How did I find stocks? I mean, Twitter is a great resource. Also, Finviz. But most of the time, I'm taking things off my list, the master list I have in Webull, and I'm just playing those. And the one thing that's really important, and if you understand how I trade, I do not trade Apple. I do not trade the most popular stocks in the market, because the reward I'm looking for is different to what other people are thinking. So, you know, a short video. Just want to make it less than 15 minutes. I just want to make this like week 1. It's almost Friday. I mean, I was gonna say I'm gonna do this every week, but you know, if we kind of make progress, and if we lose on our trade, well, you know, it's still gonna be documented, because I have to document this to get well, it's the IRA, so I can't really get market-to-market status, but, you know, I would say sometimes, like, oh, I'm not doing the IRA, like, you know, like Tremble today, I think I got someone who was pretty confused. Why did I pick this one? Well, I picked this one because I don't really care if something's not in the money. I'm playing basically off, like, you know, I saw this in Dark Pool, and it was pretty late, and I said, well, this one, I know this one, and I'm pretty familiar with their products. You know, I always say space Virgin Galactic is a trash stock and the most shittiest stock. I'd rather put my money towards GPS and satellite stocks. So, you know, that was my reason. I mean, I go really small on my contracts, but, you know, the only part that I work on, and I hope you guys work on this, is being really consistent. And being really consistent also means like you have to know your size. I know that the minimum I do, and all my brokers are set to this, just not the IRA yet, is that the minimum I do every time is 2 or 3 contracts. So if you have a problem with your positionings, you have to reevaluate. You have to like look at yourself and say something's wrong with my methodology. I know my methodology, it works well. I post on Twitter. If you don't know how I trade, just go watch the previous videos. And so go watch it. I mean, I go over it because I get the same questions. How do I identify, you know, when do I want to buy? Because most of the time, I get it, it's hard. It's hard to like say when you want to buy when things are all-time highs, but I'm going off the information I have and what the market tells me. So like if you guys have questions or whatnot, I mean, you can just ask right now. So, ooh. Did someone just... I hate when they do this to me. They tag me and I have to scroll. Okay, so yeah, so you guys, questions. I'm done. I'm pretty much gonna be playing game now, so this is probably a really short video. So I'm not gonna talk about how do I find things, because I already say like I get them off a list, and then I sometimes run FinViz scanners. Like you can, everything I find, you can find it on FinViz, or like do your own settings. It's all about you being independent. So how do I update the sheet? I update it when I enter the position. So when I enter the position, you know, that's gonna be there. Like I have to document it because yeah, I'm down $28, $30, $8 on this, so I'm down like 66, but I'm up for today, so that doesn't really matter. But the most important thing I want to get across with everyone, make sure you have enough cash. You know, cash is a position. So I'm done. So that's what I want to talk about. Alright, I'll see you guys next week when I do an update.